Hey, Bob Kitchen here with Maple Hill Golf. Going to do a product review for some of the new hot 2020 product that's just come onto the marketplace. So I'm going to review the Callaway MAVRIK product here. They've got three different versions of the driver. They've got the normal conventional one, just called the MAVRIK, with a back weight on it, as you can see there. They've got the Sub-Zero, which has got a weight forward and back in the club head to control the spin rate. A little bit flatter, wider sole, as you can see from the different shapes there. And then there's a third one called the Max. The Max looks bigger, it's not, but it looks larger. It's got a little bit wider front to back. So the Max is basically maximum forgiveness, maximum distance, maximum control. It's also got a back weight and a heel weight, so you can make it a little more draw bias for the person that loses it to the right. Person needs a little bit more launch, person that needs a little bit more accuracy, consistency. That's the Max player. That's actually going to be a pretty wide range of our sales in this. I bet it'll be about 40 to 50% of our sales will be in the Max. The Sub-Zero, this is going to be for a little higher swing speed, a little lower handicap, a guy that needs to control spin on his driver a little bit more. Deeper face, not quite as forgiving, but you can turn a little bit more right and left. For a really high spin player, this will knock the spin off the ball and you'll get a lot more roll out of it. And then the normal version will probably be another 40% of our sales. The Sub-Zero will be the least seller of the three. This is all about speed, aerodynamics. They got rid of the sliding weight on the back of the golf club to free up a little bit more weight so they could really use it where they wanted to. They've got a new Flash Face SS20 on there. Still artificial intelligence, so this is still designed by a computer, a supercomputer. They test it with hundreds of thousands of shots to make sure that the forgiveness and the distance across the club face is maximized for all types of players. So that's the three drivers. And then they've got a Fairway Wood to match all three of them. Usually when Callaway comes out, they come out with a driver and maybe two Fairway Woods. This time they've got one to match all three of them. So the traditional MAVRIK, back weighted. These do have a fixed neck. That's one thing you're going to notice on the Fairway Wood. So what it allowed them to do, again, is move more weight around where they wanted to. It's not adjustable like last year's was, the Flash. This is a fixed golf club. But it's absolutely sleek. It hits like a dream. This is a really good hitting club. This is the Max, wider club head, bigger club head. And then the Sub-Zero. It's got two weights on it, a little smaller front to back. I'm going to go a little bit lower again for the higher swing speeds. So what they did is on the normal MAVRIK driver, there's a 9, 10, 5, and 12. Strong 3-wood, 3-wood, 4-wood, 5-wood, and 7-wood, all available on this guy. Now on the Max, they do a 9, 10, 5, and a 12 driver. And they do a strong 3-wood, 3-wood, 5-wood, 7-wood, Heavenwood, which is this one. This is a 3-wood head, 3-wood length with a 7-wood loft. And they also do a 9-wood and an 11-wood in this model as well. So this one you can get the whole range. And then the Sub-Zero, this is going to be a guy who probably only carries one Fairway Wood in his bag. So they do a strong 3, a 3, a 4, and a 5-wood, depending on what the launch of the guy's driver is. And the driver on the Sub-Zero is going to be 9 and 10.5 only. Of course, they're adjustable, so you can adjust the lofts from there. The other cool thing Callaway's done is they're using three of the hottest shafts on the market. They've got the Ultralight, which is the helium. This shaft is made by UST. It was used last year, but it was the helium silver. This is the new helium black. This is their ultralight offering. This is in the 40 to 50 gram weight class. Got to get the ball in the air a little bit higher, a little bit easier. This has been an absolute dream come true for a lot of people. This is the new Even Flow Riptide. You're going to hear that name a lot this year, Riptide. It comes in 50 gram and 60 gram. 50 is obviously going to hit a little higher, 60 a little lower. Regular stiff, senior, ladies, the whole nine. The Even Flow, or the helium, also comes in ladies and seniors. And then this is going to be your most stable shaft. This is the new Rogue White. You might remember the Rogue shaft that was out a few years ago. There was black and there was silver. This is the new Rogue White. It's got a matte finish to it. Very, very stable. Comes in 60 and 70. Stiff and extra stiff. I think it's offered in regular as well. This is going to be a little bit lower ball flight, little tighter control, higher swing speed shaft. So you got three drivers to choose from. You got three Fairway Woods to choose from. You got three shafts in each one of those. So it's a wide range, but I'm going to tell you what, there's a MAVRIK to fit everybody. So come on out and try the three out. Bring in your old club. We'll find out we'll get a good base level with what you have been playing with, and we'll see which one of these three will improve the most for your game.